morning, guys down there. They have been talking to me a little bit, but they talk more when I start talking. So hopefully everybody's doing good this morning. Let's see who all is in here. Penny Ortiz is in here. She said, "See you soon." That was at 5:57 a.m. Penny, what were you doing? Jan would say, "Why were you up so early? There's nothing you need to do." I'm sure. I'm sure that's what Jan would say. I'm just going to say it too. So, good morning, Penny. There is Joe Fix It for you. Good morning, my dear. How are you? I love you. Mwah. Hopefully, you're doing good. There is Nanny Tam. Good morning. And there is my Bubba Lazy Days Ahead with Jesse and Lisa. How are you this morning? He sent me a morning reel. He sends reels to a bunch of people, but it was a cow. Oh, sorry. Sorry. That was me. I forgot to put my phone on mute. That was me telling myself I'm live. I already know that. So let's see. There is Miss Wendy at Hardknack Farms. Good morning, Wendy. Hopefully you are doing good today. And everybody's saying hello to everybody. There's Miss Andale. Hello, Miss Andale. How are you? I've missed a lot of stuff in the last few days. Had a lot going on here, and I apologize for being a little absent. But it's been necessary. So we're having to get some things done, and it's been a strain on everybody, but we're getting through it. You got to walk through it, right? Just like Job did. You got to walk through it to get to the other side. If you try to avoid it, it's not going to happen. You got to just face it head on and walk through it. So there is Karen Gaddiosi. Good morning. She said, "I made it in today. Hopefully a free hour." Yes, good morning. There is Tamara Harlan HQ with Dink and Tank. Good morning to you. I got my coffee, sister. I also have my tea, and not my hot tea, my cold tea, and I'll show you my new cup I got. I'm so excited to share it with everybody. Let's see. Everybody's saying hello to everybody and good morning. I love that. Yeah, we gotta be that bright light for everybody. There is Rebecca, Touched by Yarn. How are you doing? Ed, 2 weeks in a row now, dude. You made it. Thank you for coming in. How are you this morning? I hope you're good. I hope you are good. Let's see. There's Evelyn Newman. Good morning, Evelyn. How are you? I hope you're good. I hope everything's going well for you. There's Wendy saying hello to Miss Ann. Let's see. And I don't think I've missed anybody. Everybody's saying hello. There's Christy Betts. Good morning, Christy. How are you doing? I hope you're good this morning. I love that everybody comes in and you listen, but yet you chit chat with each other like, "Hey, how are you doing? How's that plant doing? How's this? How's that?" And you can have little side conversations. It's like visiting with friends, but yet listen, watching a TV show or watching something at the same time. I love that. I think that's so fun. Let's see. There is Scotty. Good morning, Scotty. Been praying for you. Been praying for you and Karen, sir. I hope you guys are doing good and things are coming out good for you guys. I hope. You see some light there, buddy. And I guess that me saying the walking through it goes for you too. You just got to walk through it to get to the other side. Ed said, "I'm doing great. Thank you for asking. I love watching your channel and watching you." Oh, thank you so much, Ed. That is so sweet of you. I really appreciate that. Wendy said, "Sorry about my live last night, Ed. YouTube was horrible." You know what? I was trying to click on a couple of videos and they kept saying YouTube playback error or something with YouTube loader, something like that. And then Joseph came down and he said, Mom, did you know YouTube's down? And I'm like, what? I'm like, who does that? When does that ever happen? Yeah, YouTube's down. And I was like, oh my gosh. Well, then I was able to go to something, and you know how on your feed you can turn the not actually click on the live, but you can turn it to where you can hear it. I did that and it worked for a couple of seconds, and then it kind of shut me down, and it was like, nah, you think you're doing the back door, sister, you're not. So anyways, it was crazy. Yeah, it was having issues last night, wasn't it? I just couldn't believe it was down. He didn't care because Joseph didn't care because he got a new game last night that he was able to download at midnight, and he was absolutely over the moon excited. Stayed up till I think 1:30 this morning playing it, just to get a head start on everybody. Oh wow. Nanny Tam said, congratulations on your apartment, Scotty and Karen. Oh my goodness. That is amazing. Did I pass that? I must have passed that. Scotty, I'm so sorry that I passed that, because I'd like to go back and say what it was that you said. Well, you said you got to walk the walk. Well, maybe she knew that already. I'm sorry. Again, I have kind of had to step away for a couple of days and focus on some other things. I don't see where he said that, but I believe you 100%. But that is, Nanny Tam, that is absolutely amazing. Let's see if we can get some info from Scotty. Yeah, error. They had an error. We electronically signed the lease yesterday, so soon we will be in our own place. Oh, praise God. That is so awesome, Scotty. That is so amazing. I'm so glad to hear that. The Shade Tree Cook, that's James Hall. Good morning. I hope you're doing good this morning, James. Yeah, Christy said, yeah, I had trouble. Thought something was wrong with my phone. Yeah, we automatically revert to that what did I do thing, right? Christy, it's me. It's got to be me. It's not you. It's me. So automatically have to get through that. And then when you restart your phone like 3 times, you're like, okay, well, maybe it's not me now. Yes, it went down. I kept refreshing and nothing, Tamara said. Yeah. If it wasn't for Joseph, I wouldn't know half the things I know. He is my go-to. I got a survey in my feed asking if I was having issues viewing videos. And did you say, yeah, I am having a big issue. Evelyn said, I got up to meet up with Johnny and Christine on Tuesday. It was a much needed getaway. Oh, that is so awesome. I hope you guys enjoyed at least a meal together or had some fun or something. That's awesome. Now, I don't know who's going live tonight. Last week, I told y'all to start over at Homestead Hangout with Gillum Farms, and they ended up not going live. So I apologize. I'm just going to say that might be a place to start tonight, but I have no idea. I do not know, guys. I've kind of been, like I said, a little out of touch the last few days. She said it really hurt my life. Yeah, it did. I think it kind of hurt a lot of people's, and kind of got in there and messed it up to where people were having to restart again and all that stuff. Hey, Ralph, how are you doing? Hopefully you're doing good. To stay off the roads this weekend, right, Ralph? Because we're up here in the North Georgia mountains, and this, which I meant to tell Joey this, and if he's reading my lips, this weekend is the last weekend of the Apple Festival. And what happens during the Apple Festival? Usually the roads are completely blocked, which they'll be. Every store and every restaurant is packed. And usually we have an outage for almost the whole weekend. The Apple Festival, the Georgia Mountain Apple Festival is 2 weekends. Last weekend was the first weekend. This weekend is the second slash last weekend of the Apple Festival. And, they have U picks up here, several U picks up here. They have this big thing downtown. And I mean, it's just like mass chaos. If you live here, it's mass chaos, okay, for you to do anything. But the biggest thing is Verizon always goes down. And I didn't even realize it last weekend because we have Starlink and no interruptions whatsoever. Never had an outage, never went down, didn't have any problems whatsoever. So, I thank God for Starlink. But Ralph, you're over there in the thick of it too, where people are coming up here. So, traffic today, tomorrow, Saturday, Sunday, and probably Monday is going to be horrendous around our areas. So just wanted to forewarn you if you were wondering, like, why is the traffic so horrible? Why YouTube held that comment? Good grief. Sometimes they do crazy stuff. Yes, that is awesome news, isn't it, Jesse? That is so good. We are so glad to hear that. I went to X and they were saying YouTube was down. It didn't last long. Okay. That's good. I kind of tried to get in and then it didn't work. And I kind of walked away and had to refocus on something else. It's okay. Everybody needs to take a break every now and then. Thank you, Ed. I appreciate that. Yes, please allow me a little grace. I appreciate it. I do. And your family, and we give each other grace. So I really appreciate that. So there's Scott rambling with brooms. How are you doing, Scott? Hopefully you're good today. I don't know if you're doing your procrastination Thursday today. I have not looked at any of the notifications, but you are welcome to put the link in and prop that up. And anybody else has anything coming up, if you've got a video, if you've got a live coming up, if you've got whatever you've got coming up, if you've got a milestone with subscribers, shout it out there. I do not mind one bit. I don't, guys. I know there are some people who do mind, but I do not. James said, congratulations to you and Karen, Scotty, praying that God bless you in your new place abundantly. Yes, absolutely. Wendy said, I had a couple of updates on my phone that I installed last night. So I thought it was my phone, but realized with everything else was working except YouTube. Yep. That is us. We do it every time. There is Sister Christine. Well, maybe she can tell us if they're doing that. If y'all are doing a homestead hangout from the road tonight, or if you're foregoing it because you don't know. I mean, and that's sometimes how things go. Like, I don't know where I'm going to be tonight. I have no idea when it comes that time. So, but wherever you are, I hope you're doing well and you're having a good time. I did see on the feed last night a picture, and I was going to go back and put a comment. I did hit the thumbs up when I was looking at it, but I didn't get to go back, and I'm very sorry and make a comment, but I definitely will. Good morning, sister and chat. I'm listening from Globe, Arizona, while I get ready for the day. It's 7:10 here, and I have to be in the car at 8 o'clock. You better shake your tail feathers, girl. You better get it going. Oh, I know we can get ready. I mean, I can jump in my jeans and throw on a hoodie and be out the door in 10 minutes. Sometimes we want to look like we actually are happy, so we take a little more time than 10 minutes. Oh, Ed said, I love Starlink. It's awesome. Well, Jesse and Lisa did a test live from the road. And hopefully you guys got to see that. And they got one of those little Starlink minis and it did really good. Now the audio was a bit of a battle. And so I'm sure he's kind of trying to figure out how to work that kink out. But yeah, it was awesome. Everybody's Evelyn said, good morning, Christine. It was so good to see y'all. Yeah, that's so awesome that you guys got to meet up. I'm so happy for y'all. That's so much fun to do that. It really is. It was off and on most of the day. Wow, so that was an all-day thing with YouTube? See, that shows you how much I was on YouTube yesterday. I mean, I was blipping in and out here and there. Ralph said, "Yep, it can get crazy for those 2 weekends. I'm just south of the main picking area on this side." Wow. Yeah. So many people come up I-75, and it just absolutely Joey and I have made that trip when we were traveling back and forth. We made that trip on one or both of those weekends, and it is not fun. It is horrible. Starlink works amazingly. Before Starlink, Ginger used to be a brunette. After Starlink, we can see. Is it true? I love Lucy Redhead. Yeah. I did a little coloring last week. I did my usual, went all dark, and then, but y'all didn't catch that because I did it on like Thursday, and then I think Sunday I did highlights. But yeah, the highlights turned out more of like golden, and some of them are a little red. So, anyways, that's okay. And then the next set will be blonde. It takes a minute or two. I just have to give it a beat. Top self, top shelf, and I sure am. So good. He is doing his procrastination Thursday today. Sharing is caring. That's right. That's right. Lazy days ahead. And I don't know if you saw that awesome thumbnail. It's got pumpkins on it. It looks very harvesty, seasonal for Halloween and everything. So that's awesome. Let's see. Caramel apple cake looked good, Scotty or Scott. Sorry about your new stove. Yeah, see, I missed something there, and I'm assuming she's talking about rambling with the broom, Scott. But yeah, I'm sorry, going back to this, I meant to say, so make sure you go to that link to their live, check in, give them a like, say hello. Joey and I already have number 1 and number 2 crown. Sorry, guys. And then hit that notification so you get notified when they get to go live, because you know that's always a good time is had by all. Ed at Whistle Stop Homestead has started a memoriam collaboration for Lawyer Prepping for Heaven chili cook-off. How cool. I barely heard something about that last week in Derek's live on Tuesday. And then this Tuesday, I wasn't able to get in his live, so I did not, I wasn't able to check in on that. The new hype thing hurt the channels. You have to go out and back in a comment. Oh man, Crazy Lady, hello there. How are you? I know that lady. I recognize her. Hey Debbie, how are you? And there's Tamara. Hey Deb. Let's see. And they're dropping her link. Hey, if you haven't, this is Debbie. And you know, 2 old people on a couch. Well, that's not her. Sorry, hold on. Let's go back to where I was. Oh, well, where did she go? There she is. Okay. That is Debbie of Debbie and Mark, 2 old people on a couch. So that is her link. So make sure you are subscribed to her channel, please. Oh, she's explaining it too. Sorry. I'm a couple of comments behind. I apologize. There is Bowen. Good morning, Bowen. Hope you're doing good. Hope everything is going great for you. Yeah, everybody's saying hello to Bowen. Sending prayers for him. Hope he's feeling good, is what Nanny Tam said. Yes. And I will send some prayers too if you have something. I mean, we always send prayers for each other, but if you have something going on, definitely we'll send you some extra huggy, lovey prayers. So Jesse's dropping that too. Oh, he said, on my phone, still unwell, but recovering. Oh, goodness. I would definitely say a prayer for you there, Bowen. I hope you get going good. I hope whatever it is, it's not too serious and it's something you can just you know, get through pretty quickly with maybe some antibiotics or something. Nene Tam said, "Oh, thank you and good morning, Jesse and Lisa." Yes. So, and now everybody's figuring out that it's Debbie and they're like, "Hi, Debbie." Oh, you're so welcome, Debbie. You're so welcome. And your thumbnail, that is a beautiful picture. I know I'm not the only one that has said that. That picture is absolutely beautiful. I love it. You and the wreath. Okay. Don't say it's just the wreath. You and the wreath. Thank you, Jesse. You are the best. He is the best, isn't he? Okay, so I got a new cup sent to me. Like I need another Stanley or thermal cup or something like that. I have a million of these. Okay, and this holds my tea and or water. I'm off the sugar, so it's unsweet tea. But so I got this one. So I had a new cup that was sent to me by a friend who loves me very much. And this is my new cup. So, and it's got tea in it too. I know you're thinking, wow, that looks like a shot glass, doesn't it? It probably does look like it's a little baby cup. And you're probably not supposed to use it, but I don't care. It has a straw and it even has that little thing in the bottom where the straw won't fall out. It has a metal straw. And so I put some tea in this morning. So, Jesse, are you are you rationing my unsweet? Do I put sweet tea in here to give myself a little bit of sweet tea and then unsweet in here? Is that what I'm supposed to do? Yes, Jesse and Lisa at Lazy Days Ahead, they know I have a cup obsession. And so they sent me this cup. There's another one too that they said that one's even smaller, but I wanted to get a little bit more. I mean, come on, this is like a woof it. This is what Miss Ann would use for her cayenne shot in the morning, and she said, "I woof it." That's what they say in the old days. You woof it down. Cutbacks are hell. Did you really just say that? But I love my little cup. Isn't it so sweet? And I'm using it. I'm using it like a cup. That's what it's for. And Tamara said, "No way. That ain't working for you." I've seen you walking around your yard in your videos, and the coffee cup is large and in charge, and so is the teacup. So that is not going to do squat. That's okay. I've almost drank all of it. It's in there. Oh, goodness. Christine said, "Ginger, I am moving Wild Game November to January for just this year. Wild Game November after the Hunt January edition." Okay, that sounds good. Okay, so anybody who was involved in Wild Game November, it's not coming up in November. It'll be Wild Game January. So that's awesome. Okay, thank you for letting us know. Those are cute. Thank you so much, Tamara. Tam said those are cute. She said up. That usually means Ginger, go back to my comment. I love how Tamara leads me. She knows me. She's like, I can do this, and she's gonna know what I'm saying to go back. I see. I missed something, Tamara. Unless you're messing with my head like Jesse does, which is quite easily to do. Quite easy to do. Perfect size for those future grandbabies, Ginger. Mini cup. Yeah, that's right. That's true. That is absolutely true because I can only fit like 2 fingers in there. So that would be perfect little cup for them. Absolutely. Oh, Wild Gamuary. Should you say it like or Gamuary? Wild Gamuary. That I like it. I like it. You always think of good stuff. Hey, Jerry and Susan. Hopefully you guys are doing good. Hope everything is going okay on the farm. Always makes me sound of that. Think of that down on Grandpa's farm. There was a big fat cow. Ha, grandbaby. First thing I thought seeing that cup. Oh, That's true. Maybe this was for me to put up somewhere, and maybe I wasn't supposed to use it. I don't know. There's Dawn Hartwell. She said, "Good morning. Good morning to you." She said, "No, Ginger, you already read Christine's message." Okay, okay. She just wants to make sure I'm listening. Hey, Ann, how are you? I mean, I don't know if you stepped out or a second, but look, Jesse sent me this little cup, and this is the perfect Wolf It cup for like a cayenne shot. So I'm gonna have to start taking those cayenne shots, and I can just use this little. It's like a little mini Stanley, and I got another one too. And I actually put tea in this one. Um, oh man, you heard that slurp, right? I'm at the bottom. I'm all tapped out, people. Surprise, surprise. And you wonder why I have to tinkle so often. That's why. TMI. That's probably TMI. But these things are so stinking cute. I absolutely love them. But look, and that's the perfect size. Put a little bit of cayenne in there and a little bit of I think you mix it with water and some cinnamon, and then you woof it, or maybe not, just maybe just the cayenne. Oof, I tried it once. I thought I was going to have to go to the hospital. I mean, I felt like a dragon. I was like, wow, the dragon lady is here. I can spit fire right now. So haven't done it since then, Anne, because I don't know if it's something you can baby step yourself into. Uh, gradually add a little more and a little more. I don't know. I was like, whoa. I don't know how that girl does that. Her esophagus is tougher than mine. Good morning, Jennifer Ocean Homestead. Hopefully you are doing good this morning. So is everybody cleaning out their closets and getting their winter clothes out? I mean, I've almost put away all my tank tops, almost all of them. I'm waking up in the morning, and I'm sure Anna is too, and probably Ralph at Webb's Web, because I know where they are. I'm sure they're waking up in the morning, and a jacket is the first thing you grab when you run out the door as well. Because yeah, it's back to that time of year, and I'm pretty thankful for it. Even though you're sad to see all your gardens and everything, you can't really germinate a lot in these cold mornings. You could inside, and do something like in a small greenhouse or under grow lights or something like that. Or like Lisa does, you could do hydroponics. But it's kind of sad to see the outside time, because I love that outside time in the garden. And usually by this time in the morning, 10:30, it was like already 80 degrees. And it's not now, but you know what? Farmers need a break. Gardeners need a break. So that's why we have all these seasons, because you need a little bit of rest time. So Christine likes it. She likes the new name that you came up with. Gamuary. Wild Gamuary. I like it too. It has a nice ring to it. They're adorable. I need one of those for my new granddaughter that's coming in November. Oh, look at you, blessed. That is right around the corner too, Dawn. You better get to knitting and crocheting, or maybe even quilting, whatever it is that you do, or shopping. You do what's best. Do what you do best. Everyone cuddling with my kitties and watching the rain out the window. We've not had any rain in quite a bit. I actually picked the last of my pumpkins, and they were kind of tiny. And I have gotten like all white pumpkins this year. I got one orange pumpkin, two knuckleheads, the bumpy ones. And I gave one of them to my daughter-in-law, because she absolutely, that lives in Florida, because excuse me, she absolutely loves Halloween. It's her big thing, and she loves to decorate. And so I knew anybody in the family would treasure and appreciate that knucklehead bumpy pumpkin. It would be her. And so I did that. And I got a couple of the green and white striped ones. but I got like one orange one. Usually everybody's loaded with orange pumpkins and they have no other colored pumpkins. I have a one orange pumpkin and it's really tall and thin. It's not like a big fat round orange one. But I love it. All of my big fat round ones are white, or they're like the white heirloom. She said, sorry, I did step out. We just got scammed again for almost 2,000 on my new debit card. The Cayenne can be tough at first. And oh my gosh, I'm assuming that you'll be able to get it back. I hope. I cannot believe that. I am so sorry. Nanny Tam is asking if you're at your new house, Jennifer. And Christine said, thank you, Jessie. Jesse's oh, I was like, who is that? Is that somebody new? I don't know. He put the link for Gillum Farms. Jesse is dropping all the links, all the links. Yeah, everybody's saying, oh no, Anne. Homestead Hangout consists of Gillum Farms. Yes, so he put the line up there. I don't know if everybody is going live tonight, but make sure and check that out. Andale said, yes, Stinky Tank, it's awful. Oh my gosh, Anne, my heart is breaking. Ugh. Dawn said, that's terrible. I hope that gets resolved for y'all. Yeah, me too. I mean, you take care of what you need to take care of, and I understand. Sometimes it's good to have rest from the garden. Yes, Christy, it is. It gives your body time to rest, your mind time to rest from harvesting, fertilizing, building that mulch back up, staking plants up. I mean, it's always something, right? When it's full on garden season, you're out there every day, because if you don't go out there, the one day you don't go out there is the one day you're going to get a tomato hornworm, and they're going to wipe out 3 tomato plants before you look. So you definitely want to do that. Anne said it'll take some time. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I don't get a break. I grow year round. I need that. Oh, that's true. You do. You have your geothermal that you grow in year round. That is awesome. Well, I still have some things. My kale is still kicking it good. And I still have tomatoes coming on. They haven't, because we get hot in the daytime, like this shirt will probably be changed to a t-shirt by 2:00, because it'll just be too hot to be wearing this long sleeve shirt. So we still have some heat. So the tomatoes are still coming on. I still have flower buds on the tomatoes, so they're still making new ones. I've gotten so many Globe tomatoes that are so good in salads. I have dried so many for sun-dried tomatoes to make sun-dried pesto. It's just I have been blessed with the tomatoes this year, and so I'm glad about that. The kale is doing good. The Swiss chard is doing pretty good. And I have some red lettuce that is just still doing really good too. The loofahs, I'm probably going to go out there and harvest one today. If I do that, I will definitely try to record that. So I'm pretty excited about that. I have a couple that are very yellow and they're starting to turn brown on the outside, so I can lift them. And it's like, it's a very light, and you can tell that most of the moisture's gone by, and you can squeeze it and it almost just squishes in your hand. So I know they're pretty ready. And Joe and I have to go into town today, so we're going to do errands. So I'll probably wait until the afternoon to do it, only because I really, really, really want them to dry out from the morning dew. Everything is wet in the morning right now, so I really want them to dry out before I harvest them. Andale saying hello, everybody. Just wants to make sure that she knows that you're all saying hello. She's saying hello. It's a little cray cray right this minute. So yes, Grace is given. You know it is. Nanny Tam said 67 currently in Tennessee. I think she means loving these cool mornings. Coffee on the patio is amazing time with God. Oh, praise God. That yes, absolutely, Nanny Tam. That is the perfect time. Good morning, Evelyn. So glad we got to swap hugs. I'm so jealous. I'm so envious. How about that? Jealous is that's of the devil. So I'm envious that you guys got to do that. It might be the same thing. I don't know. You know what I'm trying to say. So that was awesome that you guys got to meet up. I'm hoping to be able to have a garden next year, Ed said. Well, that's good, Ed. I hope you do too. They're very rewarding, very rewarding. Dawn said, I already made a crochet baby blanket for her. It turned out beautifully. So excited. Due date is the 18th. Oh, you're going to have her in time for Thanksgiving. That's so awesome. Yay. Oh, congratulations. Christine, me too. Love you too. And Debbie says, Mark is making me breakfast on his new Coleman grill he got off Marketplace yesterday. I'm sitting here relaxing on the patio listening to Ginger. Well, thank you, Debbie. I appreciate that. And Mark, you're doing a great job, man. Love it. So we'll see how that turns out. That's going to be awesome for any camping trips and stuff like that you guys go on, which I know he makes a lot outdoors on grills anyways, so that is awesome. Yeah, so I hate that with the debit cards and credit cards. What if people would, the people that do that, if they would spend half the energy that they do on doing things the wrong way and stealing people's money and credit card numbers and all that stuff, if they would spend half that energy on making their own life more positive, they wouldn't need to do stuff like that. It's just, yeah, that's ridiculous. And said, yes, it will be resolved. It will just take time. Yeah. It goes out a lot faster than it comes in, doesn't it? And good thing you are monitoring it. Hopefully, maybe you set like notifications so you can get a notification on your phone whenever something is starting to be charged. It's in that beginning stage and it's easier to nab it then, which I have those on a couple of my cards. Yeah, Evelyn said, Debbie, awesome. That is a great way to start your day. I agree 100%. I see Karen said, I only got one orange pumpkin too, a few green and really different shapes. One is really pretty light greenish color, almost blue green. Ooh, that's beautiful. That sounds beautiful. We need to see those, Karen. Can you post a picture, please? I would love that. Christine said, hi, Debbie. Your wreaths are beautiful. Who said hi, White Rock? Is White Rock in here? I didn't see them. Or do you mean Gillum? Christine, Mrs. Gillum Farms, I think maybe. Let's see. Let's see where I left off. Let's see. Yes, just got here. Oh, so Jennifer is in her new house. Just got here Tuesday night with the second U-Haul load. Still have to go back in about 2 weeks to get the last bit, freezers and bins, and get it ready to sell, and hopefully won't have to go back. Awesome. That is very good. Nanny Tam wants to know how, Christine, where are y'all now? Well, she's got 20 minutes to get her butt in the truck or in the car. So she's probably packing and frantically going, did I leave anything? Did I get my shower stuff? Did I get all my clothes? Do I have any shoes shoved under the bed? Yeah, I know. I don't know. I did. If you did, I did too, Tamara. Yes, that is good news, Jennifer. We hope you enjoy your new place. Sorry that talk about it here. I shouldn't have It's just that I just found out. Love you, Ginger. We will work it out. No, you know what? You need your prayer warriors to help you. We're all here to pray in and say, we're going to get this fixed. God is going to make this right. So all the prayers and everything to you, and for you guys to get that money back. It helps us thrive. And when that happens, your heart just literally sinks and you think, what have I got coming out? How many things are going to bounce possibly because of that? Because some people like to keep everything in their savings and just transfer to checking when they know things are going to come out. That's the way my dad used to do it. And if somebody went in there to siphon some stuff, then things would start bouncing. And so anyways, no, you are welcome to come in here and say whatever is on your heart, whatever's happening to you. All of your friends and family are in here to support you. The good, the bad, and the ugly sometimes. So we're here to get each other through all of it. Christine said, if we go live, it will be at the last minute. We're not sure. We will be on the road. Hopefully we can go live, but who knows? Well, we will look. We will keep a look where yesterday. It seems like it's got them worked out today. So I am happy about that. I am building cold frames to grow in as well. I didn't get a garden this year, so I am determined one way or another. That's awesome. I have one cold frame. I would like another one as well. And I have another window. Actually, I have another two. That's the duck, by the way. That's not me knocking or anybody knocking on the door. That's the duck pecking on the side. I've already had to move them from that small brooder because the three of them have gotten big enough to where they've crowded it. I've already had to move them to the tote, which is what we kept the other ducks in phase 2 of their growth. And then phase 3 was the little, it was almost like a playpen setup. So Evelyn said, Ginger, bite your tongue. I only have one tomato plant and it's just now taking off. We've had another really strange growing season here again this year. Yeah, it has been a little kooky, hasn't it? I've had that issue too. Now Tamara is praying for you. See, Ann, you need to come in and tell us what's going on because the prayer warriors are here and they're praying for you. We'll be canning all week. Nice, Jennifer. Hardly ever see fresh cranberries at the store except at holidays, and we just had Thanksgiving, so I loaded up to can to make cranberry juice. Oh, very good. That's awesome. Let's see. Canning everything I can think of to be prepared for the winter. Yes, I get that. Thank you so much, Anne. See, in all your dismay, you're thinking about somebody else. I appreciate that. And you're going through some trials and you're thinking about, hey, guys, before I think about something else and I lose this train of thought, let me tell you, because that's what I do too. Hit that thumbs up, please. Oh, I can't get over these carrots I pulled up. What was there? And lo and behold, new ones jumped up and are growing like crazy. Might actually get a carrot. It's this cool weather, Nanny Tim. It makes carrots frisky. They're into the dirt dancing, going, woohoo, we love this. So, and they'll be sweet too because of that cool. They'll be sweet. So that'll be great. Let's see. Debbie said, hey, James, I got you on Facebook now. Thought we were already friends. So, James, you'll be looking for a request from Debbie or an ad from Debbie. Are you going to try and get a free meal again today from Chick-fil-A? No, that was just opening day. I got to wear my cow suit on opening day. They were giving you a free entree if you had anything, any cow apparel on. So that would include a hat, a shirt, a vest, pants. I guess boots would be included in that, which there's a lot of people up here that have cow print shoes and boots. I don't think like handbags and stuff like that, but I'm sure they gave it to a lot of people. But no, that was just opening day, and they are in full full force now. And that one compared to the one the next town over is so much uh, the way that they set it, the way that they did the drive through, everything is so much better because they had more room in this plaza than they do in a normal plaza. Usually, like it's a box set in the middle of five other buildings, and the line wraps around twice, and you're like, oh my gosh, which way am I supposed to go? Anyways, they've got it much more streamlined. They have more room, they have a bigger parking lot. So I really, really like that Chick-fil-A. Love it. Uh, Tamara said, love those pics of Ginger in her cow pajamas. It's actually a whole suit that I won at Pinecone Fest. When they had the bingo thing, when we were doing the bingo card stuff, it was on the table. Julie and Randy had put that up. I don't know. I think Julie's the one that found it. And yeah, they put it up in the on the grab table, and oh my gosh, I saw that and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna take this. I gotta take this. I love it because it's like a freezer suit almost. Not quite that thick, but it's one jumper, zip up, has a hood. I mean, it's perfect. And it could be pajamas. I could sleep in it as like a sleep sack for adults. Usually they do sleep sacks for babies. It's an adult sleep sack, maybe. Um, James said, yeah, I don't think we were friends also, Debbie, but glad we are now. That's awesome. Yes. Let's see. Ralph said, Ayla says, it's errand time. Everyone have a good one. Stay safe and have fun. Okay. Be careful, Ralph, out there, because people may start coming up early, and hopefully you'll have a very blessed day. Yes. And you can get your errands done. I plan on doing errands today, and then I plan on not venturing out again until like Monday. So it will be in lockdown here just because, again, it's going to be nuts. It's just one of those. And I'm sure everybody has something like that in their area, some kind of festival or something that comes through. And when you do, people come from far and wide and they just flood the area. And it's good for the businesses and everything. So it's just, I'm a local. I've been there, done that. Uh, and I don't want to get in that mess of stuff. So I just know when to shop, get everything done, and then go into lockdown mode. Christy said, my granddaughter, I'm sorry, my daughter and grandkids do cow day at Chick-fil-A. Oh, I didn't know they had a cow day. Huh. I didn't know that. I'll have to check in this one and see if they have a cow day. James said, have a wonderful and blessed day, Ralph. Don, we went on a hayride and a pumpkin picking excursion last Saturday. It was a blast. Then my lab ate one of my little gourds. Oh, ooh. I bet the fallout from that was not pretty. Sorry. Dawn, I am so sorry. I've had a dog eat several things, and yeah, and the fallout from those are not pretty either. But anyways, Debbie said, it is fall break here. Grandkids are home. Oh, awesome. Oh, I bet you got them doing all kinds of fun stuff. Tamara said, that's why we don't use our card anywhere. We pull cash. I barely trust the banks. Yeah, I kind of get that too. And I'm sure that Ann is thinking, all this time, nothing's ever happened. And now all of a sudden I'm the target. I'm in everybody's bullseye. And I am very sorry, but you are going to get through this, Miss Ann. It, like you said, it's going to take some time, but you don't need a pep talk from me. You pep talk yourself. Well, maybe you do need some encouragement. Well, that's what we're here for. We encourage everybody. You're going to get through it. Christy said, gotta run. Have a great day. Yes. Bye, Christy. Have a blessed day. Thank you for stopping in and spending some time with us today. Debbie must be a little too close to that wreath glue. No white rock here today. Jesse, so funny. Hey, glue. I used to love the smell of Elmer's glue when we were in school. I loved it. I don't know why. That is one of my favorite parts of. Have you ever seen the movie For Richer or for Poorer with Kirstie Alley and Tim Allen? If you've never seen that movie, I believe it's free on YouTube, I think. Go watch it. It is absolutely hysterical. But one of my favorite parts is when Tim Allen is talking to the horse they call Big John because he's huge. And he's like, you know what, Big John? I'm just a little tired of this. Okay? Let me tell you one word: glue. Am I talking about this kind of glue or that kind of? No. You know where that glue comes from? Your hooves. Yeah, I mean, he's absolutely so funny. It's the funniest scene in the one of the funniest scenes in that whole movie. I love Tim Allen anyways. Oh, Tamara, you're so funny. Hey, Tommy, how are you doing? Good morning. He said, I'm in a quiet room working, but wanted to stop in and say hello. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I really do. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Already sending prayers, Miss Ann. Yes, got a whole bunch of people sending prayers. Blessing chat crew. Much love from New Jersey. He's in the New Jersey. So, yes. Let's see. I have never been in a C. Huh? I'm not sure what you're talking about. Yeah. James said eat more chicken. Yep, that's what the cow says. Eat more chicken. Yes. I know. He's awesome, isn't he, Tommy? He is an awesome mod. He is dropping the links. Dawn said grew up in South Jersey, Tommy. So she grew up. Oh, never been to it. Maybe that's what she meant. Chick-fil-A. Oh, you haven't? Nanny Tam. They have something called Little Nuggies or something. Anyways, they have chicken nuggets. They're really good. They're better than anything you can get at like a McDonald's or a Burger King. The level of better quality is evident when you see it. And they have the best macaroni and cheese. Oh my gosh, it's so good. Now you just need to build you a Dutch Brothers here. Do you know what? I have been wishing for one of those. Now I have seen 3 buildings going up and we don't know what they are, but now I see a couple of them that have like the poles, the like steel poles or iron poles that they do for a canopy when you have a gas station. So I think 2 of them are going to be a gas station, which we don't need one more gas station around here. We've got a whole bunch of them. So I don't think it's going to be a Dutch Brothers. But that area where they built the Chick-fil-A, they also now have a Chipotle down there. They have the Publix. That plaza is just like booming. Things are coming left and right. And I'm thinking there's not a freestanding Starbucks in Jasper. I had never seen this before, but up here in Georgia, excuse me, they will put a Starbucks inside of an Ingles, and it's a mini Starbucks, and it's not a corporate. It's not Starbucks. It's what do they call it? Anyways, it's like they run under different rules. They're under the umbrella of Ingles, like the people that are there are paid by Ingles, but they are Starbucks employees, as in they have to make the drinks, they have to wear the uniform. Anyways, they have one in Ingles, the grocery store. Then across the street, they have one in Kroger. So we have 2 of the like little mini, before I used to call them fake Starbucks. So we have the little fake Starbucks, but we do not have a freestanding Starbucks. So I think that Dutch Brothers needs to swoop in and take over this area, because I think that they would do very well around here. So Jesse, if you could call somebody in corporate and Dutch Brothers and make that happen, I would really appreciate it. I would be ever so grateful, because the closest one to us is in Tennessee. It's about 45 minutes away, but Tennessee. Okay. So I think Yeah, I think we need one. Yeah, Tamara said, I remember I was there, love the cow outfit. Yeah, and that bingo was so much fun. I called them pajamas. Yeah, that's you could I could sleep in it. Trust me, I could. It's very comfortable. They should have given Ginger 2 free meals. She understood the assignment. Yes. Thank you. I mean, I had the full suit, whereas other people were just coming in with like, a hat or something like that. Um, Don, well, you can confirm there is no Central Jersey and that it is Taylor ham, not pork roll. I did look that up one day. I heard you talking about that on uh, one of your lives, Tommy, and I looked that up because I was like, what is he talking about? Yeah. So, anyways, I have looked that up. Oh, she said no Central Jersey confirmed, Tommy. Yeah. Dawn, at your convenience, please stop by one of my lives and put in the chat. Put that in chat. Oh my gosh, he's wanting you to stir the pot in his chat. And it's okay. See, now Dawn understands the assignment. She's like, will do, sir. I will be there. I got your back. Back to work, folks. Blessings to all of you. This is really a great chat. I'm happy I found you. Me too, Tommy. You have a great day. Enjoy the rest of your working day, what you're doing. Everybody's saying hello. Oh, she loves that movie too. And yes, it's free on YouTube. I love it. I could watch it on repeat. Karen said, funny movie. Yes, it is. It is absolutely hysterical when he's having that conversation with Big John up close and trying to whisper in his big horse ear. What do you think, Big John? And it just cracks me up. Thank you, Christine. The thumbs up. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, thank you, Jesse. I want everybody to go watch that movie. It will absolutely have you cracking up by the end of the day. Just remember schnitz pie, okay? And that's part that's funny too. We don't have a Chick-fil-A within a 50 miles. Wow. Well, give it time. It'll be popping up anytime. Mm. I have never been to a Dutch Brothers. Okay. If you hit one along your trails that you're on right now, if you see a Dutch Brothers coffee house, awesome. Stop, get the Golden Eagle. Got it? I feel like I'm speaking code from the military. Golden Eagle, or maybe a football call. Golden Eagle. You're going to love it. You're going to love it. Franchise. I knew you. I knew somebody in there would help me out. Words sometimes come hard. Chick-fil-A has, oh, Dawn, I got a large and the large is like $8, almost $8. And I was like, wow, why is this so expensive? She's like, well, you asked for a large. And I was like, did I? Okay. Sorry. Me from 5 minutes ago doesn't remember what I did, but okay. I mean, I ate off that thing for like 3 meals, but it was absolutely delicious. They do have the best mac and cheese. So if you go in and get some nuggies, some chicken nuggies, and some mac and cheese, you will be set. Your tummy is going to be so happy. Nanny Tam said, us either, Evelyn is saying to Nanny Tam, us either, we have to drive over an hour to eat at a Chick-fil-A. Wow, that is nuts. Yeah, maybe someday you guys will get one. I got stuff popping up all around me, and for 2 years, 2 to 3 years, downtown Jasper was pretty much stagnant. I mean, it was just like, one here, one there, but now it's like boom, 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 boom. They are just blowing it up with different stuff. Oops. Ginger, I think you love the movie Cold Mountain. So good. Oh, I'll have to try to watch that. Don't waste your money at Dutch Brothers or Chick-fil-A. Joey, did you come in here to start stuff? Because, I got somebody that'll boot you. Quit trying to stir up trouble, Joseph. I love me some Chick-fil-A now. I love the little nuggies and the mac and cheese, and I do love a Dutch Brothers coffee. James wants to know if y'all have a Zaxby's. She said, yes, we do. 10 minutes away. Zaxby's is pretty good too. Christine, they should be in your area about now. Ooh, golden eagle. Golden Eagle. See, you're not going to forget it now, Christine, because she's like, what was that motion Ginger did? Something flying. No, it's Golden Eagle. Does Joey need to go to the corner? I'm about to think he needs to be booted, boss. I'm thinking it's almost that time. Nini Tim, it's a double-edged sword. I want our little area to grow, but not to grow. I know, I feel that way too. It's a push and pull with your conscience. I love the old town feel, but I also would like a couple of things closer than an hour and a half away. I love being in the middle of nowhere. Me too. Me too. And Dawn is laughing at you, Christine. Is it time to send Joey to the corner? Is probably why. It's very lonely in this corner. I know, but Jesse's behaving himself today, so you're not going to get any company, apparently. So everybody is saying hello to you, Joey, again. Well, guys, we have gone through our hour. Scott said, Joey, you're welcome in my live. I'm guessing he's not going to put you in the corner. He's going to put you in Gen Pop. So you're fine to go in there and harass everybody in Scott's live, he said. Here is a neighborhood going in right up at the end of the road and no more country. Yeah, we've got a couple of areas that have done that too. They've built housing developments where there was like nothing but woods as you're riding down the road, and now it's housing developments. And I'm like, I don't want to see that. Anyways, guys, I'm going to let you all go. Please have a blessed day. Pray for Miss Ann that everything goes back easily, as easy as it came out. It goes back into her account, and maybe they'll cut that card and you send her yet one more. Anyways, you're going to get through this, Miss Ann. You and Worth both. You've come through a lot worse, so you're going to tackle this head on. Anyways, guys, prayers to everybody. Don't forget about Bowen, too. He wasn't feeling well, and we need to keep him in our prayers. Thank you all for stopping by. I love you all. Go see Scott at noon, Rambling with the Brooms, and we will see you next week, guys. Love you. Bye. God bless. God bless everyone. Have a